All right. So the recording has started. Today we are on our fifth fifth session of CNMCyber development. Si- Hello, can you hear me?
Yes. I'm here.
All right. So yeah, we are on our fifth session of CNM Cyber Service development role, and we had just some few discussions. Um, Yeah, you mentioned something about this role, particularly how to make it more simple. What needs to be included that probably might make it more complex than we expect it to be.
We need to keep it as simple as possible. Yes, we kind of before the recording started, we had a couple of conversations. One conversation one conversation was related to the previous participants, right?
Correct.
Of particular like dry runs.
Hmm.
And I said like everyone is welcome to join our meetings, kind of
Yes.
like
Yes.
this one, right?
Hmm.
And kind of suggest something, and basically this is will be like their entry point to
Correct.
kind of to anything else,
Hmm.
because they will come here, say something, give kind of good ideas, and if the ideas are good, we give them either like 10 hours to research,
Hmm.
like for the project work,
Hmm.
or we can hire them to run the operations.
Yeah.
It was one conversation.
Hmm.
The second conversation, because again, right now, what we're developing right now is the entry point for anyone in the program, right?
Hmm.
So, like anyone who is getting to the program should get to this meeting and suggest something
Yeah.
or ask something.
Hmm.
Otherwise, they will not be kind of moved like farther, right?
Correct.
So, the second conversation which we had was that basically we want to keep it as simple as possible,
Hmm.
but at the same time, I I reject the idea to keep it just like operation on its own with no any
Develop.
results or feedback.
Okay.
Nothing like yes, it should be some like for me development part
Hmm.
is more important than like like a kind of a customer operation part.
Yeah.
So development part more important than the customer operation part.
Hmm.
So that is why I'm telling why don't we start with what we already have? These very meetings, the
Hmm.
space. I
Yes.
see that I see that someone posted good ideas which we can discuss,
Hmm.
right?
Yeah.
Um, and we will be discussing.
Hmm.
Um, and I would say development is kind of it's what we probably need to start. And by the way,
Hmm.
if you feel if we consider our third dry run, right?
Yes.
We invited people, say what they want to say,
Hmm.
then we just kind of stopped, right?
Yeah.
But we really needed to have these development meetings.
Hmm.
So basically, what we are offering right now,
Hmm.
the same what we did with in the third dry run.
Yeah.
The only the product instead of KNX or likewise next, we will be working on this kind of customer support
Hmm.
issues, right?
Yes.
And that's it.
Yeah.
So students already we already had there. And finally, yeah, I know that I'm interrupting. Finally, we have a tentative agreement that we need to start So we want to put like a time frame, and we need to start advertising like in 2 weeks from now, which will be June 30th,
Correct.
right?
Yes.
What did you want to add?
Yeah. So what I wanted to add is like we had some really good feedback from the students about Kenya X and Wise Next as well. But the challenge
Hmm.
uh, was how to capture this. If when we
Correct.
have like a good contract or a good outline on how this is going to be captured, I see us getting some really good input or feedback from the participants, and this can actually
Correct.
move faster than
Correct.
it's moving right now. Yeah.
Correct.
Hmm.
So we did like the first like stage,
Yes.
analyze. We
Hmm.
collected some ideas, good ideas,
Hmm.
starting with Rahim's ideas,
Yeah.
and I'm sure that others offered something.
Hmm.
And then we didn't move to the requirements part.
Yeah.
But we didn't move to the requirements part because we didn't have this
Hmm.
development type meetings.
Yeah.
So basically, we need to have like three types. As far as I see,
Hmm.
we need to have three types of this development meeting,
Hmm.
like general ideas,
Yeah.
requirements,
Hmm.
and requirement classifications.
Hmm.
That's it.
Hmm.
Like three types of meetings. Maybe they can be smashed in one.
Yeah.
So let's say we will say, okay, let's capture the ideas. Okay, we're done with the ideas.
Hmm.
Let's move to the requirements.
Hmm.
Take the requirements will not available immediately, but
Yeah.
we can take requirements from the last part, or
Hmm.
maybe vice versa. Like start with their classification of requirements if it's available, then go to the like requirements, and then go to the ideas. Maybe like this, or maybe three separate meetings.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have no idea. We can ask Perplexity or kind of ChatGPT or Grok or whatever. Kind of what will be
Kind of
kind
one.
of what they will suggest.
Hmm. Correct.
But again, someone we kind of what we miss this
Hmm.
exactly what I'm trying to address. We
Yes.
miss this development part.
Hmm.
We
So.
need like someone who will run these development meetings, development operations.
Hmm.
Kind of, I'm not looking for someone who will do this, who will do requirements.
Yeah.
No, why to take from the students what they are supposed to do, what we want them to do, right?
Yes.
No, they need to do,
Correct.
but someone needs just like to run operations.
Hmm. So, for example, like we will be they will be reviewing a particular product and then have these meetings based on that on their reviews of that particular product. Let's say, for instance, they
I will
review.
say, I will say, I will say, I
Uh-huh.
will say, no, no. We can kind of I don't know what will be better. Like a particular, let's say, product means kind of, let's say, common hour,
Yes.
and then there.
Hmm.
But in my view, in my perception, common
Hmm.
hour lives together with the welcome space. And to discuss common hour without the welcome space
Hmm.
and without kind of the chat
Hmm.
makes no sense. Because the changes in one
Hmm.
need to be addressed in changes in the second one. So in my view, as this meeting is right now, like just customer support,
Hmm.
I will keep it like that.
Okay.
It could be some subgroups
Hmm.
if someone wants to work on some particular area,
Yeah.
or we want to have maybe farther on the road. Yes. If
Okay.
it will be like too overwhelmed, it will
Hmm.
be too much,
Hmm.
maybe,
Okay.
maybe.
So, but
But
this
as of now, like
customer support.
yeah, all the customer support,
Okay.
and the customer support.
Hmm.
When we say customer support,
Hmm.
I mean at this moment, according to to the list.
Okay.
I mean, common hour,
Mm-hmm.
guest room,
Mm-hmm.
welcome space,
Mm-hmm.
welcome video, customer support pages on KNX and other websites,
Yeah.
including frequently asked questions pages,
Mm-hmm.
chat and chat.
Okay.
And so the students really need to be greeted well,
Mm-hmm.
communicated well,
Mm-hmm.
say, be told that this is like a bundle of services
Yeah.
to support you
Mm-hmm.
wherever you have questions.
Mm-hmm.
So we can either help you directly or to direct you to more specific resources. So right now we don't have any specifics, but for instance, if we have, if we have a separate like welcome page or welcome video like subgroup, right?
Mm-hmm.
Subspace.
Yeah.
So maybe we can get direct, okay, there are like people who are working on this, go there and and research. Again, if there is specialized resources
Mm-hmm.
directed direct students to those kind of parts,
Mm-hmm.
unless try to help as much as possible like in-house.
Okay. Okay.
And if they know, when they know it,
Mm-hmm.
then what they are building, when they know that they will be supported and they are building products to support the others,
Yeah.
it at least like we will start something meaningful to the current and the future participants.
Correct. That's correct. All right. So I see also Rahim shared some ideas on the
Yeah.
screen.
So let's let's talk let's again let's take a look right now
Yeah.
on on the list what I offered to
Mhm.
do, right?
Correct.
We
Yes.
need to have at stage one
Mhm.
the contract. We will not be building all the guest room and welcome space right now. We want
Yes.
to simplify it to start with the minimum,
Mm-hmm.
bare minimum.
Mm-hmm.
And bare minimum is stated in stage one, right, on the wiki.
Yes.
So it's a development space, which we already have,
Mm-hmm.
but this development space should be kind of explained, should be like have some about us, right?
Mm-hmm.
Some maybe welcome video or something. So
Okay.
the this space support kitchen space by
Mm-hmm.
itself should be welcoming, right?
Yeah.
So I'm looking at right now this this page.
Mm-hmm. Work products.
I see news. I see CNMCyber support kitchen. I see news. I see activities.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see any welcome 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 part. Let's click on about us. Again, about common hour organizer space. No, nothing happened here.
Yeah.
So this is not it's more like common hour organizer space.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't see why like this space should be just like welcoming to the developers as welcome space should be as well welcoming to normal students. So space, meetups, which we have right now,
Mm-hmm.
developer room, which similar to what we already have.
For the room is it like the one for common hour, 24/7, running for 24/7?
I would say so. Why not? Why not to do kind of the same stuff?
Okay.
Why not? And we will be kind of basically we will be testing, but what the kind of what the challenges like resources
We have all the
will
resources.
allow us to do anything.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Um,
SOP.
what if someone wants to kind of jump in to say something?
Hmm.
I don't see why not.
Okay.
And why not to use the same standard for everything?
Yeah.
We will develop this standard and we will use for all our like development meetings.
Correct.
I see no problems with this.
Hmm.
Um, if we have some issues like technical issues, then probably we can reconsider. But if we have this room for like normal people,
Hmm.
why not to have the same room for developers,
Correct. Yeah.
like
Makes sense.
customer service developers?
Hmm.
Say so. SOP, you already build like SOP for like normal meetings, but many things will be applied for development meetings, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And development space.
Correct.
And you already have a contract prototype
Hmm.
or kind of a blueprint.
Yeah.
We need to decide on the form in which the results of work shall be transferred. This is what we kind of we can discuss.
Correct.
So I don't see why it can be done in 2 weeks. I don't. And we will, when we have this, we
Hmm.
need to decide what we will do,
Yeah.
how we will be advertising. We'll be advertising with the same social media which we used before, or somehow else, or what?
Hmm. Depending on the target audience, this will determine the mode of who we will use for marketing.
Kind of people who has no specialty. It's our target audience, like young people or
Hmm.
whomever wants to explore,
Yeah.
whomever has time. I would say whomever has time.
Okay.
If you have time, if you
Hmm.
want to explore,
Yeah.
you are our potential audience.
All right.
Like
So
primary school diploma is required. Primary school diploma is required. Nothing else.
yeah.
But what is difficult here? What is difficult here? Like I don't see people need to read and write. This is like second grade, right, or first grade.
Correct.
People need to use technology.
Hmm.
You don't need any grade for this, right?
Yeah.
Kids use technology even better than adults. So what else? What other obstacles?
The
Just
only
kind of be
the,
patient,
yeah.
arrive on time, or kind of
Hmm.
what? What?
The only challenge we had is this kind of structure. Previously, we did not have this, but now we do. So I
Yeah,
think,
we will have a dedicated person.
yeah.
When we have a dedicated person
Hmm.
whose job will be kind of just to run these like meetings,
Yeah.
that's it. Nothing else. It's what we're missing. We
Okay.
need the platform,
Hmm.
and we can use like CNMCyber as of now,
Yes.
but maybe we need to have like more specialized platform,
Hmm.
and for some reasons,
Hmm.
and we need to have a person behind, kind of resources and like human resources and technical resources.
Yeah.
And the human resources, we need to hire someone,
Hmm.
and technical resources, we will discuss what we are missing.
Correct.
Okay, I see what Ezra Boyd, like what kind of what Rahim I guess,
It was Rahim.
suggested.
Yeah.
Email alternative. Gary's idea is interesting. Let's brainstorm communication alternatives. Wow, okay. Instant messaging platforms. Good idea. So we're talking about how people will communicate with us, right?
Yes.
I like instant messaging platforms. Uh, Jitsi chat is already kind of an alternative. WhatsApp, a Telegram group. It's a good idea. Build it, CNMCyber chat of forums. Matter most. Uh, Many ideas are good, but it is not it's not the word which I wanted to write on the paper yet. But the ideas are good. Um, I want to say that we will definitely need to have some kind of like a ticketing system or some like chat.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about like WhatsApp and Telegram group. It makes sense, like WhatsApp and Telegram group makes sense in their top of the funnel, not in the middle of the funnel, because in the middle of the funnel, I would probably do this on our platform. But if people will want to use like WhatsApp, you are using WhatsApp, and I welcome it, right?
Yeah.
The same can be like Telegram, but to run the operations our like normal, like starting from the middle of the funnel, we probably need to have on our own resources.
Okay.
But if the discussion is where people can ask, it's a good idea. I like kind of WhatsApp and Telegram group, but I believe I have a better idea as of now. But the direction is correct. Mattermost. I'm not sure that Mattermost is a good it's a good instrument which we need. We try to use it, right, Kevin?
Yeah. We tried.
Um,
We tried to use MetaMost.
um, we had difficulties with call-ins, right? With kind of this like phone calls.
Correct.
And Sergey reported they had he had the same issues. What I don't like in MetaMost, they use these channels, and I start hiding the channels.
Yeah.
Um, in
We
my
had.
view, they are very misleading. They are very time consuming. Kind of someone wrote something. You need to, you are under the pressure to write something. Oh, it's a good idea. Oh, it's a bad idea. Oh, I like this. Oh, I love this. Or I like this bot, kind of whatever. And and it is kind of a lot of noise in most cases. I would say 90% of channels,
Yeah.
just noise. Like noise, showing, checking in, like nothing else. No any kind of meaningful discussion. I'm glad to see. Thank you for the opportunity. Like, how is everyone is doing?
Yeah.
Like all this stuff. We had kind of several other tools which are also open source, which are built not on their channels, but on the topic kind of. classification. So,
Mm-hmm.
for instance, if I'm interested in the topic, then I will get kind of be notified or something, not just because I belong to some channel.
Okay.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
but as of now, it's not kind of the easiest and the simplest. Like when I develop my suggestion,
Mm-hmm.
I look for something simpler than email,
Mm-hmm.
available to not everyone, but most of the people,
Mm-hmm.
and we can start like immediately, right? Like immediately, right now, right?
Mm. Is it social
Because
media?
kind of, hmm?
Social media, like
Yeah, close, yeah, close, yeah, close, yeah, close, yeah, close, yeah, close. Yes, it's not ours, not our resource,
okay.
not our resource. But yeah, eating, you are kind of eating from your bonus. It can be, again, it can be WhatsApp or Telegram group, but let's say, I don't use Telegram.
Mm-hmm.
I have a Telegram account. I don't know why. I don't know. Maybe it's kind of because it's run by a Russian guy who it looks like is in collaboration with Putin and so on and so forth. So
Mm-hmm.
I feel like kind of, I don't feel like kind of a big belonging. WhatsApp, I like its encryption. But I don't like that they spy on us, telling kind of the government who talks to another person. So
Mm-hmm.
like, um, no, it's not related. It's my kind of feeling. It's not related to the tool which what I have in mind. How to substitute this email. So like the problem which we need to resolve.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of the stuff, right, is we already have the meetings, the
Correct.
space,
Correct.
just like to adjust it, to develop, to
Yeah.
polish it. Put like,
Yeah.
let's say, on this, probably it will be like a video, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And kind of Rahim is good with these videos.
Yeah.
Like video welcoming people to this CNMCyber support kitchen.
Correct.
Probably we will keep this name, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of just welcoming. We're glad you are here.
Yeah.
Like this space is created for this, and this.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Using this space, you can do this, and that.
Mm-hmm.
So you will get this, and that.
Yeah.
Um, and to use this space is kind of easy. You
Mm-hmm.
can go to you can see the documents in the wiki section,
Mm-hmm.
or you can see kind of how the meetings are kind of built, and so on and so forth, right?
Yeah.
Something like that. And this video will kind of welcome people to this particular space.
Yeah.
And the only kind of the most complex part is the email, because email, you need to assign email, you need to log into email, you need to see who wrote, you need to reply.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like, for now, like email sounds like kind of the most like time consuming and resource consuming part. And I am proposing to substitute with something. Um So it could be, yeah, it could be, it shouldn't be like resource, because this will be like not in the middle of the funnel. It will be on the more on the top of the funnel. So technically, WhatsApp and Telegram group can work, but then the even the challenge, it should be like WhatsApp or Telegram or both, right? Let's say
Okay.
if it's like both,
Mm-hmm.
it is already kind of complicated, right?
Yeah.
We can partner with your WhatsApp group, or we can partner with Rahim's like TikTok page, right, or whatever. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know. I've never been to TikTok, so but it should have some, I don't know, followers or whomever, right? How they call it.
Correct. Some
So
kind of
it
followers.
can
Yeah.
be,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it can be like partner resources, partner resources.
Okay.
It can be,
Mm-hmm.
unless until people are getting like to our system from
Mm-hmm.
somewhere,
Mm-hmm.
we generally don't really like. It doesn't matter to me. A person will come from WhatsApp or from Telegram or
Mm-hmm.
from TikTok, right?
Okay.
Again, kind of WhatsApp, Telegram, TikTok. It's
Okay.
already three, right?
Yeah.
Already three.
Yeah.
And then kind of we'll use like pick one,
Mm-hmm.
or we will use all of them,
Mm-hmm.
or what? I don't know. In my view, my idea was kind of was easier, simpler than that.
Mm-hmm. Should we continue sharing what we think your idea is for this bonus?
Yeah.
Okay. Rahim, have you heard that?
Yes. Give me. Rahim, listen to conversation, right?
Yeah.
I will comment, Rahim.
Yes.
I will comment. I will comment. But does it make sense what I said?
Yeah. First of all, how are you all?
Yeah. Very fine.
Well, all good. All good.
I'm
Very
glad to
fine.
be
Very
well.
fine.
Okay. What you're saying is making sense.
I don't ask how are you, because you are kind of smiling and kind of do like
I'm good. I'm
what
good. I'm
what.
home.
But why did you show up like after like 30 minutes if you
I
are
was
good?
having little challenges, so I had to find a place where we can communicate well. That's why.
I see.
Yeah. Today your English
Okay.
is better.
Uh, I will
Yesterday was
respond to
better.
kind of
Correct.
to this proposal.
Mm-hmm.
So okay, what we're talking right now, like I kind of we're talking about what the points which we already have, right? So it is good enough. Like I'm talk about this list of customer support products, right?
Yes, they are.
No, we're
Have
done.
you
We're
listened to them?
we're done with this. Kevin, can you open kind of list of customer support products?
Not yet.
Yes. So let's make up kind of this list. Is this complete list like right now from 7 points? We need something. Wait a second. Oh, we are missing this part, right? Instead of email request management. So here should be something simple that can substitute email request management as at like immediately. Um, okay, can you refresh right now, Kevin? Yeah, here we go. So we need again. Where do we agree on this kind of on this set? What we need to build in order to get started? So we have like basically we don't have a lot. We have like 1 week, right?
Correct.
So it's stage one. Space, but space must be kind of better. It should be at least like about to some kind of welcome or like kind of some invitation to accommodate a little bit of kind of accommodate customer experience here,
Yes.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Like meetups, you,
We
we
already
already have kind of some SOP for welcome for common hour. We can adjust to here, right?
correct.
And to build something here.
Mm-hmm.
So it should be like meetups we discussed. It should be like three types of meetups:
Mm-hmm.
general requirements, like requirements prioritization,
Yes.
general requirements prioritization.
Mm-hmm.
When we move to DevOps, it's not complete DevOps. Right now, like three are related to product analysis and kind of and requirements like business analysis, product analysis. Then, when we have development, then it will be complete DevOps, right? When we have a development part,
Correct.
when we are given contracts to
Develop.
execute, to implement,
Yeah.
right?
Correct.
So we already have something, just like to put more structure on it.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, developer room, just put a good kind of good name for the handle.
Mm-hmm.
I would put kind of just, yeah, invitations, like space invitation. Because if we go to representative, it's too narrow. We we agree. I feel like we agree. At least like you didn't resist. But I feel it should be two people all the time. One is kind of senior, one is junior. One it will be more customer representative,
Mm-hmm.
customer service representative. Another will be probably like customer support administrator, or someone like more senior role. Like someone will be more responsible for development, and this
Mm-hmm.
is the major person.
Yeah.
And some will be kind of this entry, like junior level, someone who will run eventually like this welcome space and so on and so forth.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll start with one, but we really need to have two at least, right?
Yes.
And it will make kind of some like some rolling. Like one is learning, one is working. One is learning, one is working.
Yeah.
The one who learned start working.
Mm-hmm.
Like hire someone who is learning. Yeah. So that is why probably then like to create this video for only for the representative on our level makes not too much sense. Probably it's better kind of this space video as I discussed before.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to the space. This space is created for this and that, and I will not repeat myself.
Okay.
SOP contract form in which results of work shall be transferred. I don't know how it should be, but it should be open, like publicly open, right? Form.
Mm-hmm.
publicly accessible forum in which results of the work will be transferred.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, can you refresh now? What I'm missing? This is what we need to have within a week. What we are missing here? For the space, we have some prototype. What can you do, Rahim? What can you do from this this aid? If we let's go step by step. So what I'm missing from this aid? It's all the points which we need to have in order to start bringing people to run this or no? We need probably like a text, advertising text. It will be like it is what we need, right? Or no?
Yeah, I believe apart from a video,
Hmm.
when apart from a video, we'll also have the script which is in the video, and also that text that is saying. And also another thing that I think should be there. I
Hmm.
shared my idea that we should have the second line where everything that the first line service providers cannot provide, the second line can resolve those issues. So I don't think if it is in the first, as you've said, this week we need to settle all this. So far, I think it's important if it's in place
But what
so that
is it kind of like the first line, the second line? I completely agree with you, and it's a good idea and it's all right. But in my view, in this case, it will be the same. It kind of the seventh point, publicly accessible form in which the results of work shall be transferred. As of now, it can some kind of work. So let's say if customer service personnel cannot respond, right? So then they need to transfer kind of the concerns to the upper level, which is in our system. It's a community board. Yes or
okay,
no? Did I kind of?
yes,
So it's like because the concern collected is is the result of work, right? What is the
yes,
result of work? What is the result of work of customer support? Satisfied customers, yes, but with regard to management, like the frequently asked questions answered and the concern collected, feedback and concern collected, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah,
the community board can act on these concerns, right,
yes,
and address them.
Yeah.
okay. When I thought about the idea,
Hmm.
I thought about it on a bigger picture that in one or the other there are issues that uh, taking to community board. I won't call it wasting their time, but I'll say that we should have some people before reaching community board, they can be able to resolve issues so that the issues that reaches the community board are only issues that cannot be handled on the ground. That is what I was thinking. But I think, as you've
Yeah,
explained, maybe that
but
cannot.
yes, but we already have kind of in the customer support, as we discussing right now, in the customer support, it will be already two levels, right? like
Okay.
like junior level, senior level, right?
Yes.
So it's already kind of like the first
Feedback.
line, the second line, right?
Correct.
Okay.
So then we cannot build like right now we build in customer support and we have kind of like community board prototype.
Yes.
Like we cannot put like one more, like one more chain. It
Yeah.
doesn't make sense. We need
That's
to
true.
use what we already have. We cannot build like kind of ideal world. We need to use what we already have as
Mhm.
much as possible.
Yes.
So like this relationship between kind of this, let's say, administrator and representative, then this relationship can be a part of SOP. Or maybe just like assumed, right? If you have
Yeah.
issues, if you are like a junior, if you have issues, ask a senior. That is why you work together.
Yes.
What I'm missing, or we cannot approve. I'm missing the text invitation, right? I'm missing
Yeah.
the marketing part here.
Mhm.
How we
You're
will
missing
kind of
the
invite
marketing.
people. How we will invite people. I'm missing some kind of marketing part.
Yeah.
So maybe kind of just text.
And we
How
had
we will
mentioned
advertise it.
something like the stories.
Stories is a good idea.
Hmm.
Can they do this? Can we kind of write every time? So let's say we already kind of built like one. It's somewhere in the wiki
Hmm.
feeding,
Yeah.
and one will be kind of KNX decided to use Eldorado as their like launch pad.
Hmm.
Um, and you're welcome to go to knx.com/something.
Hmm.
Or we can partner with someone, maybe. So we have like two different options. One, to build our own marketing, or another one to partner with Kevin with his WhatsApp group or Rahim with his TikTok group
Hmm.
and build like and pay per someone who actually joined the meeting, right?
Hmm.
So kind of like build our own in-house operations or just to partner with someone. So if we, let's say, if we, with this like social media, if we say we'll pay you when we have customers, then they
Different
will be kind
perspective.
of
Yeah.
more interested in kind of in building the quality product.
Hmm. Rahim, do you have? I see your hand was raised.
Yes.
Hmm.
I do support the point of going to social media and seek people. Most especially, I can speak of TikTok. When if this video is made and I post it on my timeline and my TikTok account, only those who are serious and interested in whatever I'm talking about in the video will reach out. And I saw that there was Mamlaka dry run test. Now there is the stage where they will be distinguished if they are serious, and those that are serious can move to the next stage. So I think that is good. I think by going on social media, it will bring more people and also get us to meet the right people.
For I don't see any substitute for the kind of for top of the funnel to generate leads to our program, to generate people who will get to KNX or another like entry point which we will choose, right?
Hmm.
Um, social media just it's no any way to get around. It's a big part. And yeah, completely agree. In the middle of the funnel, probably no. I will kind of run our own in-house operations. With the social media, the question is, again, the same question. Who will run it? To give like social media people to run it if they have those, or to run on ourselves, to develop the text, kind of to decide how they will be, will emerge, how frequently. I don't know. I have no idea, no opinion.
Mm-hmm.
I added like how to market customer service personnel jobs, right?
Okay.
And I will I also correct kind of instead of representative personnel,
Mm-hmm.
maybe representatives and administrators, tentatively.
Okay.
Which one of the boys?
We need administrator more than representative as of now. It's my perception.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because we need to start development operations before we will build like normal customer service. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, what else? What we're discussing right now? Rahim, did you do anything like last week on this list? But besides your kind of ideas, your brainstorming ideas.
Actually, last week I was working on about the tool where options, an open source tool where we can use for proposal submission and tracking
Wow,
together with project. Yes.
I like this. This is like this is really cool, and this is needed because right now we're building kind of something from the very beginning,
Yeah.
and we build like something which we can use July 1st, right?
Correct.
Uh, eventually, but eventually we will need kind of all this stuff. But there are so many different options. We possibly can use like their more specialized like software, and I saw like some software for like this bidding, or we can use like particular modules of Odoo or other ERPs.
Mm-hmm.
For now I just want to have kind of this better version of, let's say, what my goal is, a better version of dry run number 3. I want like this launch which will be slash dry run number 4, right? Updated version. First of all, to advertise to people on the street, right? Like just normal people.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Not to rely on any partners. Second, to give them just customer service, sorry, nothing else,
Mm-hmm.
nothing else. Um, and to give them this development meeting structure. So they will be able to move from analysis ideas to requirements and so on and so forth, right?
Yes.
And that's it. And we will see what will happen.
Mm-hmm.
Either we will have people or we will not have people. If we have people, we succeeded. If we don't have people, then we will consider what we need to adjust.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah. Also, just to mention this, we had posed the developments on ERP Next as like the main platform that we'll be using to offer these services. What if we bring this idea back and develop it from stage to stage? Like, if we are satisfied with the developments that we have from onboarding to product analysis, if we have like a clear pathway or how this project will flow, we can contract this person who was to develop the platform and create this phase first, and then again we move to the next phase.
But ERP Next is kind of it's their like 6 months project at least. Whatever you want to do, like
Hmm.
it's like a long time.
Hmm.
So basically, I would start with something building some prototypes,
Okay.
right? Like in the sandbox.
Hmm.
And CNMCyber can serve as this sandbox. Whatever you want to automate, you probably we need to start just again manually.
Manually.
Start doing manually.
Okay.
And then we will build some manual operations
Hmm.
and we will have a better idea how to automate them using ERP Next. ERP Next looks like a good platform. Where, by the way, we work with Natalia right now,
Hmm.
and we're building these like workspaces for people
Hmm.
with their own kind of system, with the
Hmm.
contacts, with their communication platform, with their email management, with the calendar, like
Hmm.
separate calendar. So
Hmm.
this is our project which we work with Natalia right now. And it looks like we kind of Odoo has some limitations
Hmm.
and we really want to use like try ERP Next.
Okay.
Um, and she's working on this.
Um,
But again,
that's interesting.
it is not for July. It's not for July.
Hmm.
It probably can be good for January 1st, not for July 1st. Let's do something for July 1st.
Okay.
And for July 1st, cnamcyber.com is good enough.
Yeah.
I will not kind of build anything else. No Mattermost, no kind of, no any new sophisticated kind of software, just what we have,
Mm.
right?
Yeah.
Something which we already have
Correct.
or can have like really, really, really fast.
Hmm.
Let's start bringing people on the board July 1st. It's
Yes.
what my goal is. Okay?
Okay.
Anything else or we're done?
Yeah. I believe for now we are done. For as far as this list goes, I believe if we have all this, we're in a good place to start. If there's anything else to be added, participants will suggest. But as for now, this list is good enough. The stage one customer service.
Yeah, we kind of someone will not, customer someone will not be able to kind of to register, let's say.
Hmm.
But if we have this customer service, we can basically. register and
Yeah,
send the person like credentials.
correct.
Whatever we will do right now, it doesn't mean that we will do it forever. But
Mhm.
as of now, yes, I feel like the maturity of the project is good enough.
Yeah.
There could be some things which I'm missing,
Hmm.
and we need to address them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Rahim, do you have anything to add or a question you have?
Now, me, I'm positive. I'm positive. Just like you said, this
Yeah.
is good enough for now. And I believe, like,
Mhm.
just like a child, as we grow every single day, as we keep on moving, we get more ideas to perfect it.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
So me, I'm into,
Correct.
move
It's kind of
forward.
let's define. Let's say right now with this like kitchen meeting, let's define that we will have like four types of the meetings as of now, right? One, ideas.
Mm-hmm.
Another is requirements. The
Mm-hmm.
third is
Classification.
how we call it, qualifications, classifications, yeah, kind of categorizations,
Mm-hmm.
whatever, like whatever, prioritization, also
Yeah.
good word,
Mm-hmm.
right? Prioritizations, and and the last which we have right now is action, right? Action meeting, and just kind of and just follow the same pattern, right?
Yes.
So for now we're building all together, but in the future, maybe we can structure them this way.
Yeah.
Action meetup, yeah, it will be several meetups.
Mm-hmm.
Action meetup, requirements meetup, ideas meetup. Why not?
Mm-hmm. All right.
I like Rahim's kind of approach, and I like kind of what we do. I
Mm-hmm.
like that we are moving to somewhere, and I feel like we are getting closer and closer.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
we're done.
Yes, we are done. So we'll have another meeting same time tomorrow.
Hmm.
Okay.
I believe by then I would have drafted the SOP for the contract, and we can share more ideas in regards to this.
And I will try to assign to updates from Support Kitchen,
Hmm.
and I will reply to Ezra like post.
Cool.
At least I will try.
Yeah.
At least I will try.
All right.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me here, Sageri. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you
See
so
you
much
all
for,
tomorrow.
for for coming. Maybe not kind of at the very beginning, but eventually. Okay. Thanks so much. Bye bye.
All right. Thank you. Bye bye.